Webs, Facebook, YouTube. You'll be able to rewatch this later. Welcome in. It's a Saturday in the middle of December. We have another platform, TikTok, going on the side, which I'm not going to answer any questions. So if you're on TikTok, you got to come over here. But I want people if they're over there just to see it as I go through it. But we're going to do a haul. So these are the things that I got this week. I only thrift Tuesdays now, and I thrift Thursdays now. But this week, Thursday was a 9 to 9. So this week, Thursday was a 9 to 9 thrift haul. And it was really fun with Bearded. And we go the whole time not tired. It's just like treasure hunt after treasure hunt after treasure hunt. Everything, every single store. So I'm going to show you what I got, how much I paid for it. Some of the things I'll go through, how much I think I can get paid. But let me make sure the chat's up. And again, if you are on TikTok, I'm over on Facebook and YouTube. So you guys are just going to be in the background. But what's up, Casey? So just doing a thrift haul. I do these to show people what brands I pick up because people are always asking what brands I pick up. And I can just refer them to go over to YouTube or Facebook and say, hey, I did a thrift haul. Those are the brands I pick up. So here's an LL Bean. Sorry if the lighting's a little bit tough on some of these, but an LL Bean women's pea coat. And this one I actually had to look up in the store because it had this special fabric. It's wool, LL Bean pea coat, size 14, which is a good size. They sell for around $60. Anywhere from like 50 to 80 is what I saw as pre-owned, used, sold. This cost 10. So I picked that up. So that's going to be 10 into whatever. That's not going to go in a women's whatnot show. So if you guys don't know, I do only women's whatnot show. I actually have one this Sunday. So if you're new, you can sign up through my link or just show up. I might have a really fun game show. It's going to be for giveaways. Our giveaways are going to be like a game kind of thing. It's really fun. My wife and I thought about it. Actually, she created most of it, but thank you for being so helpful. Seems super genuine. You're welcome. Yeah, super genuine. That is me. All right. So I'm going to try not to answer questions on TikTok because we're going to be over here. So next thing I did actually do these on live with Bearded. I haven't been buying Nike, but Nike I like over Under Armour and Adidas. I will say that, Barry, you're going to have to come over to different platforms. I will say, though, that I sold a Nike during the last packing for like $20.59 plus buyer pay shipping. It's just a plain Nike polo. So Nike does sell better. And I picked up this one. I was on the fence, but then I found one with the exact same stripes, different color, the newer screen print. So that's the newer screen print on there. You want to go to the stores and see what the screen print looks like. And that's what it looks like. So what I'll do, these were $5 a piece. I'll lot them up and I'll sell them for probably $39.99 as a lot. And these might still even go out ground like under a pound, how much they weigh. So $10 into $39.99. The reason I'm lotting them are because they're the exact same size, same pattern. People buy that stuff. Polo Ralph Lauren size. So I think this is the bag where I was live. Polo Ralph Lauren size medium. I just sold this exact one similar. This one's actually nicer for like $39.99. This was $10. It's got the fold away hood. The zip. What's up, Elizabeth? It's got the zip away hood. And yeah, so this one I bought for $10, which is a little more than what I thought. This one should be like a $5.99 jacket at our thrift store, but I'm not going to complain. I'll still make a good $20 profit or so on that, and it'll sell quick. So if you are over on TikTok, what's up, Kayla? I am live on YouTube and Facebook doing a haul, and I put you guys in the background so you guys can see, but I'm not going to really be answering questions over there, so I can focus over here. Happy Saturday, surfs. It's pouring and cold down this weekend, but that's okay. The sun and the waves will return Monday. Patriot Girl, I don't feel bad for you in Naples that it's raining. Sometimes you have to have a chillax day. It's a good day to watch a movie. And then tomorrow will be sunny and you can go to the beach, right? One of these days you'll invite me down there. So I really like picking up Nike court. So see how it has a tennis court right there? So see how it has a tennis court right there? I like picking up Nike tennis stuff, especially with the blade collar. So the collar that doesn't fold over is called the blade collar. These were $5. Again, same size, same style. I'm going to lot these up. These will do better. If you ever find one of these with an RF on it, That's a Roger Federer, and you'll get more than $50 for that shirt. I can almost guarantee you. Roger Federer stuff goes for so much money. I rarely find it. Hey, just found a Ralph Lauren bomber jacket at a thrift store a few minutes ago. Those are so nice. The Ralph Lauren bomber jackets, if it's leather, so nice. My eyes are coming over. You're ignoring 200 of us. I know. Look, I get 200 people in there. I'm not ignoring you. You can see what I'm buying. It's just in the background. I wasn't going to do it, but I have people over there too. So this is saved over here. All right. So these are, I will lot these up again. Blade collars, I really like. These might go for $49.99 for two of these. I'll answer some. What's up, Trisha? This is a LL Bean flannel. So it's actually not button, but it's got the mini houndstooth. So I would definitely recommend, if you're new, get to know your patterns. You can just go on Google and look up images and just put in like clothing patterns, and they'll have pictures and all the names of them. Houndstooth, herringbone. What did I say this was? This is houndstooth. So houndstooth, herringbone, plaid, window pane, all that sort of stuff. That way you can put in the keywords really well and easily. Here we go. Let me do some more. Let's see. What's up, Marlene? We're over here on Facebook and YouTube. All right, next thing I bought was, the size isn't great, but I had to pick it up. These LL Bean with, I forget it. Someone's told me a million times, you're going to say it on here again. That's fine. I'm going to forget it. But whatever these are called, they're like safari military shirts, right? With these safari things up top. Whenever you find those, they always sell well. The reason I'm not a huge fan of this shirt was it's a small, but I still think I can get $20 out of it. I paid $5. So LL Bean with these dongle things. Look, every over. Epaulets. Fine, TikTok. I'll make you part of this. Dang. Thank you for helping that. But I will let you see everything that, thank you for the heart. I will let you see everything that I found. So this, I've never found this before. Very random. I go through, this is a secret. I don't gatekeep. Most things, right? Almost everything I don't gatekeep. So I went through, Kayla was on here. I went through the pajama section because I'm on a mission to find barefoot dreams, which I found some, which will be my next Whatnot show, not this week's. Second one I've ever found. But here is a Chubbies. So a Chubbies, like long pajama top thing, I have no idea. It's super long. It's got this hood that zips all the way up. I don't know, but it's Chubbies. It's like an oversized, y'all can figure it out. We used to call these moo-moos growing up, my mom and I, or whatever. But $1.99, I'm like, come on, I'm buying that for $1.99. I didn't even look up comps. It was Chubbies, very fluffy, whatever. I don't know what it's called. So a romper. It's like a sleeping thing, though. It is a romper. Oh my gosh, you're right. You get the points. It is a romper. There you guys go. Gusset check. So it's a romper. It's a fleece romper. What on earth? This is the weirdest thing ever. Fleece romper with a zip all the way up, like just so you're like you get a little air in there so you can breathe, I guess. I don't know. Weird. But it was $1.99. I had to buy it. Let's see. Hit that like button, chat. Oh, thanks, Patriot Girl. Let's see. I found some mother yesterday. I manifested it too. Yes, we manifested it together. Yeah, mother jeans sell really well. Really, really well. They're good. Nice romper. Weird romper. It's weird. So what's the size? I don't think the size actually goes with the, it's a size. Well, yeah, it is. I thought it was a small. It's an extra large. So is this, I think it's got to be a women's. I mean, should I try it on? I can't. It's a romper. Do men wear these rompers? What am I talking about? What's that? Oh, the Duchess. Hey, Duchess, you want to come in? The Duchess, you guys can see here on my Whatnot show this Sunday. But I got this last week. If you remember in my haul, I got it. It had a blood stain on it. And I'm like, ugh, nasty. I'll just throw it away. And she's like, no, that'll come right out. It came right out. There's not, you can't even see anything. So that came out. I didn't notice the blood stain, by the way, but I wouldn't have bought it. This is a, hope K-Way's not watching. This is a Tommy Bahama silk. It's got a really cool pattern. That's why I bought it. So people always ask, do you buy them? Of course I buy them on the DL. And it has to have a good pattern. So if it has a good pattern, I'll pick it up. Some men do wear rompers. I know they do. I know they do. Hello from Planet Earth. Hi, I'm on Planet Earth too. How do you get the blood stain out? Shout. I think shout. Just not even a stick, a shout, like spray. I used to pick these up. These were actually my very first clothing sale on eBay was a long sleeve big hit Tommy Hilfiger. That's what got me in. When I transferred from antiques and collectibles, I always say this, I found like 5 items, listed them, went on spring break, and I couldn't believe how much I sold for it. And that's when the light bulb went off like, wow, there's money in clothing. It was a Tommy Bahama when this stuff was popular, 2016, 17, 18. I don't purchase it anymore, but my buddy who sells vintage stuff still sells this. So this was $3.99. I'm going to trade it with him. So he'll want this, but I don't pick this Tommy stuff up anymore. It stopped. It just slowed down, so I quit picking it up. What's up, Katie? They were so popular. That Tommy stuff was so popular. I'll tell you what happened. Kim Kardashian and the Kardashians stopped wearing them, and everyone stopped wearing them. That's what happened. Monster. All right, let's go to the next item. This is for Reisner. I already told her. This is cool. Anytime I find a tweed overcoat, it always catches my eye. And this one had a really vintage tag. I don't know what year it's from or when it's from, but it's super vintage. And it's made in Iceland. So I don't know, but really, really nice, heavy duty pea coat, not pea coat, but overcoat tweed, $10. That's got Reisner's name on it. So that's not going anywhere. Save the duck down jackets bolo for me. Save the duck down jackets bolo for me. What duck down? Tell me. Katie, I'm trying to. Oh, the duck down jacket. Yes. All right. Oh, we have shoes. So I do like buying shoes, guys. I'm not an anti-shoe guy. I want to say anti-hero because I watched the Taylor Swift thing. So pick these things up for $14. These are freaking sick. Like, I legit think I want to put like in the background or something. I just think these are so cool. I don't know exactly what they're called. I forget, but I used to call them the Pippins growing up. But they were $14.99. They're a size 8. I think they're women's. But pick those up for $14.99. They just rolled out a cart with these. And then they also had these Kobe Bryants. So anytime I find Kobe's, I pick them up, especially when they're $10. $10 Kobe Bryants, I pick those up. So $10 Kobe's, really good condition. It's got nubs on nubs, which means the tread's really good. It's got the little nubs on the big nubs, if you know what I mean. Like some steals to me, it is. I like picking up golf shoes too. So these are FootJoy, and they almost have like an alligator skin to them. I doubt that it's alligator. I bet it's just like, I don't know. I'd have to look. But they're the premium series, premium dry joys. But these were $15 and they're like really, really clean. They do have a little grass, but there's no like marks or whatever on them. So I think I could sell these for around $50. Whenever you find FootJoys, they're so easy to look up the shoes because the color or the number code is right on the top. And they're really easy to look up. You just look up that number code and FootJoy comes right up. Kind of want to put these in a bag since they have a little bit of grass on the bottom of them. Let's see. Thanks for following. Got any yellow and black ones to wear today? Oh, no. Are the Colts? Listen. Okay, so Tam's a Steelers fan. The Colts, I'm pretty sure, play the Steelers today, right? Let's talk about this. I'm going to grab this. I know that you guys don't care about this, but it could be resale related. This sweatshirt is when I first became a Colts fan. I will never forget the day we were going. It's the AFC Championship, going to go to the Super Bowl. It was in the 90s with Jim Harbaugh, and he threw a Hail Mary, and they called it incomplete. This sweatshirt is from that game. AFC Championship. Look, Steelers versus Colts. What year is it? I think it was 94. 1996. That's when I became a Colts fan. 1996. Pre-Peyton Manning. On a vintage tag. This I've never showed this because it's not for sale because it has memories for me. Even though they're bad. So Tams, get out of here. Today we're enemies. Just kidding. Kind of. Did my comment get filtered? No. So I'm doing this on YouTube and Facebook, and I'm kind of reading a little bit on the TikTok. So you can ask. Yes, at 3. All right, we got to be done by 3. All right, next item. I got a ton of, there's a lot of Untuck It. So I'm not going to actually like go through each piece. I might because I talk a lot, but I got a lot of Untuck It. And for $5, Untuck It is definitely like a surf's up method thing because I have a ton listed. I have a ton sold. Just got to take the pictures, fill in the size, and that's it. But this one's a herringbone pattern. So this one's a little bit different because it's got that herringbone pattern. Again, I sell these for like anywhere between $19.99 and maybe $27 if they're a really big size and they're special. Like this one, I've never found an Untuck It denim shirt. So never have I ever found an Untuck It denim shirt. It's denim. It's not that Cambrai, whatever. As again, I'm never going to pronounce it right. It's got 2 front pocket hits or front pockets, and it's a double XL. So $5. This one could be one of those like 25. I don't know. What store did you get this haul? Everything you're seeing here is going to be a Goodwill. Everything here is a Goodwill. Nothing here is from retail arbitrage or anything. I haven't done any retail arbitrage in a couple weeks. So I'm waiting until after Christmas to do retail arbitrage now because everyone's going to be having like last minute. They're really not going to put a ton of sales on right now. It's going to be after Christmas, my guess. Laugh out loud, 1995. Yeah, that would have been the season. So Vineyard Vines, full zip. Vineyard Vines isn't my favorite, but it still sells, just depending on what you get. It's one of those brands that just because I say it doesn't mean go get everything Vineyard Vines, right? But this is a vest. It was $3.99, so that was kind of a no-brainer. Men's vest, $3.99 fleece. I always check for pilling down like where people sit or down by the pockets. This one's in perfect condition. I have no idea what it's going to sell for. I'm guessing around 20 plus shipping. I said Rumpelstiltskin was a good man. Yeah. Kids, Rumpelstiltskin, Rum? Let me tell you about Rum. What? Rumpelstiltskin was a good man. Billy Madison. You'll never stomp me on a 90s movie, Arizona. I don't think, especially one with Adam Sandler. Polo Ralph Lauren. This is a linen cotton blend, and it has an Indian Madras. So I love finding Polo Ralph Lauren with that Indian Madras. These are $3.99. You know me. Polo Ralph Lauren. Those I think will sell for around $20 come spring and summer. I think this shirt's called for. I found this live thrifting, and someone's like, I want that. Give me the measurement. So I did. It's a really chunky cable knit Vineyard Vine sweater. Of course, it's new with tags. It's a 2XL, and it was $5. There's no explanation here. So Vineyard Vines, 2XL, sweater, cable knit. If this was not new with tags and it was in good condition, I would pick it up for $5. LOL, Felix. What did Felix say? What are you doing? I am talking only to you. Everyone get out of the chat, just Felix in the chat. Felix sent me $1. I have all these pair of double RL jeans, and I have them for like $150. I've sold like 6 pair maybe now. Felix sent me an offer for $1 on them. What a nice guy. Another Untuck It. Again, anywhere from like $18.99 to $25.99. Hi, so fun seeing you midday. Thanks, Audrey. Yeah. I'm like, when am I going to do a live haul? Because people wanted to see it. I'm like, I'll just do it right now. Kids are right here playing, so they might pop in. Love that sweater so much. Yeah, it is a nice sweater. And so for the record, I opened a ton of Whatnot boxes today, and it was like Christmas morning. I actually did it in front of the Christmas tree. It was kind of fun. Polo Ralph Lauren gingham check. So I'm not going to go into these. You guys know the deal with these and how I love selling them and how I do them quickly. But I will tell you, when it's a gingham check with a good pony, like a contrasting pony, they sell really well for me. I just sold one this week for, I think, $22. So 5 into 20, $22. All these little bread and butters. We don't have, I mean, this haul isn't going to be huge, but you're going to be sitting here for another 30 minutes. What's up, Andrew? This is a mizzen and main quarter zip. I've never found a mizzen and main quarter zip, but mizzen and main's a good brand to keep your eye out for. So mizzen and main, they usually come in button-up shirts. So I actually found 2 things this year with this brand never found. Right here, quarter zip. I actually found a pair of pants that are unhemmed. So this was, I apologize, I got a few things at a thrift store that was not Goodwill. This was from a mom pop. So this one was $5.99 from this thrift store. And that thrift store, if you spend a certain amount of money, you get $5 off. So I like that thrift store, and they send 20% off coupons. You wash that linen. You wash and iron them first? No. So like this Robert Graham that I picked up, really cool pattern to it. Really cool pattern. Who's calling me? No, can't talk. This Robert Graham pattern right here has a cool pattern. I will not iron these. So I do not iron them. I take pictures, I fold them up, and I put them in a like bin like this. So I'll fold them up and put them in a bin like this. And then whenever that pattern sells, it's really easy for me to pull out that pattern. It's already folded up. I don't iron. I don't iron anything. I only wash stuff if I miss something like that blood stain on that thing, which is nasty. I know to say blood stain, but it came out. This came from that thrift store too. Another one of those Polo Ralph Lauren new with tags. I bought a whole bunch of them. $7.99, I think. Yeah, $7.99 for this one. Actually, what happened was one of the shirts that I got had a flaw, like a manufacturer flaw on it, but it was just like I don't know. It was a performance. So the polyester had like a weird spot on it, but it was in the fabric. And so I went in, I'm like, do you care if I just trade this in? I didn't care because I wasn't going to sell it. I was either going to donate it. And they're like, yeah. So I just went and grabbed this shirt. It was the only one they had left, luckily. And that's how that went. I posted a picture of this shirt on Instagram and Facebook this week. How do you handle wrinkles? I don't. What's up, Donna Diggs? I don't handle wrinkles. I just, like this shirt, I take pictures. I flat lay everything. I don't hang it on a hanger or anything. I flat lay it. That's Trisha's hanger, by the way. That's a flat lay hanger. Those are good. But I put it on the ground. So the wrinkles don't show. There's no really wrinkles. And I fold it nicely. So don't really have wrinkles. And if they do, it's no big deal. This was $5, but this is a brand you want to keep on the lookout for. It's a really weird, I don't even know how to say it, but that's the brand. Screenshot that if you want to. Go back, screenshot it, but that's the brand. The pattern on this is not great. Stripes don't do really well. I find charity and mom pop shops to be great. They're not jacking up the price in our area. Those are collect charities. Yeah, need more stuff. So I'll say this. What shelves do I use? These shelves right here, these are just from Lowe's. So all these containers are from Target and the shelves are from Lowe's. And I can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different, these only have 4, but I can put 5 levels of totes on them. But that mom pop thrift store, they price all their high-end stuff high, more than eBay or at eBay prices. So Burberry and Johnny Was and St. John and all that stuff. But they get a lot in that they don't know about. For example, that This shirt, oh no, that shirt didn't come from there. But that Mezzanine Main quarter zip, they don't know about that. There's not much to talk about here. It's just a 2XB. Actually, there is a 2XB for $5.99 at Goodwill. Long sleeve shirt, but look what's on it. It's got the little sticker that shows it's new. So I'm going to list this as new without tags and get more money out of it. Savers too. Sometimes people screw up and price them right. Yeah, Goodwill, Savers, all of them. They don't know everything. People are always like, you're giving they don't know all the brands. There's too many brands. There's too many one-offs of brands. There are a lot of brands I don't touch, but there are certain items in that brands that's worth a lot of money. And some of the best brands they don't know about. So saying hi, gotta go. See you, Donna. Do you like Brandolini? I don't think so. I have not picked that brand up. I think I see that brand often. I don't pick it up. Brandolini. Here's another Robert Graham. Found a couple this week. I don't find them as much as I feel like most people do. Like on my group on Facebook, the Surf's Up group, people post a lot of Robert Graham, I feel like, which is cool. I just don't find them as much. These are $5. So just a Robert Graham shirt. Nothing to write home about. It's weird. That's, again, there's a handful of brands that have sold since 2016, and that's one of them. That one, Diesel. Not this, because this is kind of new to me this year. I never really knew about this brand. But Mother Jeans. So these are Mother Jeans. These will go in my Whatnot show, the next one. So these will go in my next Whatnot show starting at $1. Sudden death. But yeah, so some Mother Jeans. Got those. And they have these, like, I guess I can fold these down. I don't know. I have to figure that out. But good condition Mother Jeans. Yeah, those are good. Didn't know about those. I was hoping to get Mother Jeans that day. I was going live. I said, let's manifest Mother Jeans. I found 2 pair that day. 2 different locations. How do you tell the difference between plaid and gingham check? So gingham check are the squares. So the squares like that are gingham check. Plaid is going to be more of, this is a plaid. So this is going to be your plaid. Plaid's going to be just crossing of lines, different sides, different colors, all that sort of stuff. That's plaid. Again, you can go to Google and just type in just styles. I guess you could put men's suit styles or just put styles of patterns or whatever in Google and then hit images, and it will show all the different ones. So short sleeve, Polo Ralph Lauren. This will be sold. I'll wait for the summer and spring. These sell for around $20 too. Very lightweight, easy to ship. What is the name of your group on Facebook? I have it on my phone. I think it's called Surf's Resale Community. It's really good. It's actually grown, and everyday people are posting. I just wanted a place it's like a Discord that doesn't cost money, where people go and they just like ask questions and share their brands, and like, this is a new bolo, and like, hey, is there anyone that can help me with this brand or this shirt or whatever? It's pretty cool. Big fan of free information. That was a good place to have like a Discord that's free. I could have started a Discord and made it $5 a month or something like that. I just don't want to do that. We all are learning. So a large. So this is a large, means nothing. I paid up for this. I paid $10 for this, but soccer stuff sells well. It has to be branded right though. It has to be Nike or whoever was the main producer of their clothes, the official producer of their clothing that year. So back in the day, it might have been Adidas, but this is Germain or Paris Saint-Germain. This is the team that Neymar played on and Messi played on. Very, very big team in Europe, and it's got that big Nike hit on the back. So this is like a warm-up jacket. This was probably like $130 new. And for $10, shoot, I see it might be a little stain on it. For $10, I picked that one up. So I'll tell you this. I can't find it on Facebook. I have to Google it and request access. Are you sure that isn't Madras? This? Yeah, I don't think it's Madras. It doesn't have that feel. So I don't list anything as Madras unless it has the tag Madras. And sometimes it'll be under here, Indian Madras. But I don't say Madras unless it is usually. But I will use keywords. Like if I have a Coogee sweater that's not Coogee, like a Tundra, I'll put Coogee like. Again, these are not, I swear, when I picked these up, I pulled a little bit of black tag, like a string off these, like thick, like rubber almost. I think these were new. So these are Judy Blue. I'm almost positive these are new. Size 16W dad jean. The tag looks great. But Judy Blue jeans, again, these are going to go on Whatnot. And this will go on the next show or the show after or something like that. But Judy Blue jeans, I picked those up. Yeah, hopefully someone can get a deal on those. And what is this? Lululemon. So these will go on a Whatnot too. So just Lululemon. You guys know the deal with these. I do not pick up all Lululemon. I probably passed on, I thrifted only Tuesday and Thursday, and I probably passed on 5 pieces of Lululemon this week. Because Lululemon, I only want good pieces. I don't want, there's a lot of them that are outdated or they have that cotton material. They're just not worth it to me. Lulu! I know, Katie. I can't find it either. The group Madras always be marked. There you go. Reisner says it's Madras is always marked. Reisner. What was I going to say? Oh, link for group. All right. So if you're on if you want to go to Facebook later on or whatever and rewatch this, Audra put a link to the group over there. So you can get it. Like this morning, someone put, I don't know, it was a Saks Fifth Avenue, like reversible vest, and it was 100% cashmere. So we're trying to figure out what that is. Next item. I usually don't pick these up, but this is like new without tags. Vineyard Vines, 2XL. Nothing special about that. We found these together when we went thrifting together. New with tags when Bearded and I both went live. New with tags Pearl Snack Levi's. I'm not going to pass this up. This is a Pearl Snap Levi's, brand new with tags, heavier flannel for $5. I don't think I'll get a ton out of this, but probably like $22 or $23. I'm not for sure. Yes. How does Whatnot work? It's first time to hear of it. Okay, so the way Whatnot works, first of all, I have a show Sunday at 8 p.m. And my shows are all women's clothing. So I do men's clothing on eBay. I wanted to do women's this year. I'm not. I'm doing it on Whatnot. So I only pick up good stuff to put on Whatnot. I start everything at $1. Sudden death, which means everything could go for $1 potentially. But it's just an app and it's live. So basically you're watching on your phone and you swipe the bottom to bid. It's just like an auction. You would think of like holding up a card, like bid, bid, bid. You just swipe to bid. But if you're new to it, I have a link in my link tree if you're on TikTok. And you can get free $15 off if you sign up through my link to any show on Whatnot. But mine is on Sunday. I still can't believe you caved and went on Whatnot. I know, Jaylicious. And listen, you guys are going to see the true me. This Sunday is going to be fun. This is what I'm excited about. Like the creative, the teacher in me. Come to the Whatnot show. Don't buy anything if you don't want to on Sunday. But there's going to be some fun. We're going to do a game. It's going to be a fun game day. We're going to do a game. Instead of just doing giveaways, it's going to be like a giveaway game. Chris Peak has a good list of Whatnot shows he trusts. There are a few that I feel don't disclose tears and stains. There you go. Chris at Peak has a good list of Whatnot shows he trusts. Yeah. So you want to go to shows of people you trust. K-Way is someone I would 100% trust. And also all the reseller community people I would trust, really. The people that are in our group. Love your Whatnots. Thanks, Katie. All right. So Dallas Mavericks. I forget how to pronounce his name, but he is like one of their best players ever. And this one was $10. I paid up for this, but you guys know I collect jerseys. So I might just keep this one. You can obviously see I have a jersey in the background. Maybe we'll just change this out real quick. This could be the jersey that I have now. Even though I'm not a Dallas fan, I know, but yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And it's blue. How about that? We'll just exchange that out. All right, Dirk. Before I answer some questions, I'll tell you about these. These are Allen Edmond McKenzie's. So Allen Edmond McKenzie shoes. Not all Allen Edmond are great. So these were only $12.99. And this doesn't matter. They're worn. They're not that bad condition. And you can take this to a shoe cobbler and like for $20, they can redo the bottom. It's cheap. A lot of people do that. They'll keep the tops for forever. Because it's formed to their feet. You can just get it shoe shine polished. But I looked these up. They have the name right there. You can look them up easily on your phone, and they sell anywhere from like $50 to $100. So I paid $12 for them. I need to put shoe trees in them. Hey, sir, so someone got a ton of designer clothes and asked if I want to do a bulk buy. What's your methodology for determining bulk buy price? Really good question, Melanie. I've actually had a couple people reach out to me with that same question, not reach out to me to do a bulk buy with that question. So basically, I see you guys. Why isn't the sign lit up? It messes up. I look like a Bart Simpson with the sign lit up, and you guys can't see the items. But with the bulk buy, so when I went and got my bulk buys, when I do my bulk buys, I try to figure out how much I can sell everything for, and then I come up with the best price. So, and how quickly things can sell for. For example, the double RL, that stuff I can sell quick. So I will give a little bit more. But someone came, I'll give you an example. And this is a true example. Someone said a guy has 60 Jordan shirts, Jordan t-shirts, and he wants to sell them all. And I said I wouldn't give anything more than $100 to $120 on those. That means at the most I'm buying them for $2 a piece, hoping to sell the Jordan t-shirts for $6 to $8 minimum a piece. And that's going to take a lot of time because you're not making a lot of money on each one. So I also said I'd lot them up. So every case is different. But when I do a bulk buy, I give them the offer that I'm most comfortable with, and that's the top offer. And if they say I can't do it, I say I can't do it. You'll have to find another way to sell them. So I don't go back and forth with people. Like with all this Polo Ralph Lauren, I figured out the most I can pay. I gave him the most I can pay, and he took it. So obviously I'd like to buy it for $5, but I don't do that. So hopefully everything's different. But I usually try to give the best I can pay, which is usually about 30% of the selling price of what it sells for on eBay. If it's a bulk buy. Are there any discords for reselling? There might be. I don't know, Mike. A lot of times you have to pay for discords. So I never said I'm going to sell whatnot, which I do, but I'm never going to start a Discord. I can tell you that right now. So you can go to the Surf's Up group and go over there. But I think there are Discords out there that you can pay for, which has like bolos and all that sort of stuff. Or you could watch this type of stuff for free. What size is the Mavericks jersey, Tam? Tam, I'm not telling you. We're enemies today. It is a size XL. Arizona, are you on here? AZ, are you still on here, by the way? Sorry, guys. We are doing TikTok. I got love everywhere. Let's keep going with the haul. Ariat fitted Pro Series. So anytime I find this Ariat Pro Series, it's like a nylon polyester. You know I pick it up. You guys do too. A lot of you guys, if you've been on here following and hanging out with me for 8 months now, you all know this stuff. But they're always new eyes. But the Ariat with the nylon or polyester, these always do pretty well. So like $20-ish, sometimes more for $5. So that for $5 or $20, 5 into 20, bread and butter. If you decide to sell it, please let me know. Tim, you can just hit me up. You know how much, just hit me up on IG. I'm not attached to it. And you know, I'll hook you up, even though you're a Steelers fan. AZ. So these are, I don't know if this is something you could sell like to someone at the flea market. This is just for someone specifically, but these are WL. These are like a Warren Lotus. Warren Lotus. He is a designer. You can look at his stuff online. It goes for good money. And these are the Phoenix Suns with like a skull basketball player. Really cool. The comps on his stuff are expensive, but this brand I found out is Veroed. So I got Veroed the other day for posting this brand. It's been posted for a minute and I got Veroed. So AZ, if you want these, hit me up and I will just hit me up if you want those. So I know you're from Phoenix. You could probably trade those with someone down there or whatever. Just let me know. But don't put them on eBay. Say, what's up, pretty good resales? What is up? What brand? Oh, man. I've never found them before. It's just a graphic that got me. It was a skull, like this dude on fire shooting the basketball, and the label looked like this. So it was like unique. There's a whole bunch of street brands out there that my vintage dude tells me, you got to pick those up, man. You got to, and I never can remember them because there's so many that I just don't know. I'm just too old, I guess. I'm not hip. But the name is Warren Lotus. Warren Lotus, like the car, a Lotus car. Warren Lotus, WL. Dirk. Yeah, Dirk Nowitzki. That's right. What does that mean, Vero? Vero means you cannot sell on eBay, and it gives you, you get a strike. If you get Veroed up, like, I don't know, if 2 or 3 times, your eBay account will get suspended. So that is a Veroed item. You cannot sell it. So there are words that are Vero words. You can't say Velcro. You cannot say Kevlar. You cannot say a ton of different words. You can go on Google and look up Veroed words. There are a lot of words you cannot use on eBay. They'll get Veroed. They're copyrights. So, what's up, pretty good? Thank you, Joel. All right, so I'm going to take this tag. These are $5. $5, brand new with tag, Mavi. These aren't jeans. These are like stretchy 5-pocket chinos, I guess you could say. They're size 46 by 34. 46 by 34. That's a crazy size. But they're brand new with tags and they're only $5. Think I'm going to pass those up? Heck no. Heck no. Let's get Reisner's take on this. You're welcome. Lotus. Yep. Thanks, AZ. All right, so I talk about it often. Like, just because it's a really high-end brand does not mean get it. Like a Burberry button-up shirt, a Christian Dior, a Givenchy, any of those types of shirts. It doesn't mean get it just because it's those shirts. It has to scream or tell someone on the outside, I'm wearing Burberry. Look at me. I've got money. So that's my take on those, especially if they're vintage. But this is a brand I'll pick up no matter what, usually. So it doesn't say anything on the outside. You don't know what it is, but it's actually men's Prada. So Prada stuff you don't find very often. So I will pick up Prada, even if it doesn't say on the outside I'm wearing Prada. But men's Prada stuff sells. I didn't look up comps. I just know it sells well. And this is nylon and spandex. Nylon and spandex. So this is Prada. This thing will sell. But if it were like Dior, I probably wouldn't pick it up. And this is just what is this? Oh, a Viore. I found 3 of these. So these okay, so don't be mad at me. Thanks, Granny. Don't be mad at me. Groovy Grabs. My bad. I thought I didn't say Granny. This Viore is softer than Lululemon. I said it. So there's your Viore tag. They had different tags. This is like the Ukraine looking tag. It has the blue and the yellow. Some of them have the round tag that are just round white. And some of them have the rectangle tag that are just white. I found 3 of these, $4.99 each. I might lot them up. I might list them separate. I don't know. They're actually my size, and they're extremely soft. These would be the softest like nighttime shirts, but I can't cheat on Lululemon. I'm going for their Lululemon and Monster. I'm trying to get sponsored by both of them. I just got to come up with the way to get sponsored. I have seen faux Prada online. You can send it to eBay if you disclose it. You can you can sell it. So that's legit Prada. You can usually tell if stuff's fake. In fact, you guys are on my phone. I'll post it on Instagram later. I found a piece of Burberry this week. So fake. I'll post it on Instagram. Onesie. Yes, I couldn't use the word onesie. That's another one. You can't use onesie. Onesie's a buried word. Yes, this will be on YouTube. So we're live on YouTube and we're live on YouTube right now and on Facebook. That's why I like doing these, because it saves. If I just do them on TikTok, they don't save. Polo Ralph Lauren, don't need to talk about it. Short sleeve. Polo Ralph Lauren, don't need to talk about it. Short sleeve. But again, this has got the smaller gingham check. I sell these guys. You know it. I posted a video. You can take pictures and list these within a minute, and they sell for $20. So there are brands that are like that out there. So that's just my business model. It's not everyone's. If you don't have the time for that, I get it. If you only want to sell items above $35, I get it. Everyone has a different business model. No one's right. Everyone, if it works for someone, that's great. If it works for you, that's great. Works for me, it's great. You can take bits and pieces from other people, but that's just something I do. That doesn't mean it's something you guys should do. I don't know if I would have done that. I never did that until this year, being full-time. Cashmere is softer. Cashmere is softer. We all heard it. What'd you say, Reisner? Sorry, what's up, Elliot? Or Elite Upscale Resale. Elite Upscale Resale. I've seen your name around. I want cashmere for men. Mark, I don't know if I have cashmere, but this is very soft. So another Untuck It. What size was this one? Medium. Okay, so Untuck It. Another Untuck It. I'm telling you, I got a ton of Untuck It this week. Untuck It. Again, these will be just like those Polo Ralph Lauren. Super easy to list. Very, very easy to list. Is Viori how you spell it? Yep, you spelled it perfectly. Viori. Viori. Just how you spell it. Those sell for me as well as Lululemon. So Rhone, I used to have 3 top athletic brands. It would be Viori, Lululemon, and Rhone. Rhone has now been selling at Ross and TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I've seen that one come down in price. So they've kind of sold out for me. Do you get all Untuck It? For the most part, I do get most Untuck It. I pay $5. So I pay $5. If it's in good, like unworn looking condition, I pick it up. If the collars are real worn out or whatever, I don't pick it up. But I would say 9 out of 10 I do pick up. I put this in a video recently. This is a brand I would not recommend ever picking up. This is one of those brands I would probably put in like, don't pick up this brand. It's called Boston Traders. But this is an example of those one-offs, really heavy, nice wool with a Henley leather button. Henley leather buttons. So really nice. And it's an XLT, extra large tall for $5. So this is one of those one-offs. I've never sold Boston Traders. Maybe you guys have. I'm not sure. It's Viori. Vuori. You know what? Let's just look at the name. It might be. What color was that shirt? What color was that shirt? It was like red, right? You know what? Oh, I found it. I was gonna say I didn't find it. We'll come across more. I don't know how to spell it. It was red maroon. Okay, here it is. All right, so luckily there was this tag. Otherwise, or the little tag on the back, or otherwise I wouldn't have known the brand. But I knew when I felt it, it was nice. It's VUORI. V-U-O-R-I. V-U-O-R-I. Yep, there you go, Daniel. And I'm going to type it in here for people on YouTube too. V-U-O-R-I. See, look at me. My spelling. Listen, I was a PE teacher. Don't at me. These were, again, they don't know it all. Come on now. The thrift stores. These were $5. All you got to do with Lululemon pants is just flip over, and there's your Lululemon. Boom. So there's your Lululemon. You got it there. Flip it over. If there's a Lululemon label there, that's how you know it's Lululemon. You don't have to look anywhere else for the tab. So like down here on the leg, there's no hit. It's all the way up here on the belt. So all I do now for men's pants, I just look right here. I flip it over. A lot of them don't have Lululemon because they're wannabes now. Like Kirkland has a brand. But this one also has a hang tag, so that helps. So those were $5. Another one of those Tiger Woods shirts. So now it'll be easier because I'll list that Tiger Woods shirt. It'll take me a couple minutes to list it. And then this will only take me 30 seconds once I have it pictured to list this, because this is the same type of Tiger Woods, except for it has a Disney logo. So this shirt, that other Tiger Woods is going to go for $22. This one will probably go for more like $40. Yeah, believe it or not, almost double. Disney, Nike, anything sells really well as long as it's a newer Nike. Stuff. All right, what do we have here? More Polo Ralph Lauren. Oh, you said Polo Ralph Lauren you haven't had much luck with it. It's my favorite brand to sell. It's my favorite brand to sell. Because they make so many different kinds of it, different models, different lines, the vintage, everything. But this is a Polo Ralph Lauren. There's no hip, but it has the 2 chest pockets. So it's just unique. But what I would do, Ryan, look at my eBay store and look how I swear, I think it's because of my first photo. If you look at the first photo, I think that helps sell it. If you have a really good first photo, like the thumbnail that people scroll on their phone and see it, if it's a photo of the Polo Ralph Lauren and it's a shirt hanging way back here like this, I think people will scroll right by it. I would. So that's what I would do. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren. These have peach stripes XL. We're not going to talk about it. Another Polo Ralph Lauren XL gingham check with the pink horse. So how many have we gone through? 10 Polo Ralph Laurens and probably 5 Untuckets. And those are at least $10 per minute. So that's a lot of fillers. That's a lot of fillers. As Surf's words, thumbnail should sell. In Surf's words, yes, Tams, you're right. I've said it before. I truly think it. You can't do it for everything, but I don't know what it's actually called, but the first picture, I call it the thumbnail. For Polo Ralph Lauren, that thumbnail should sell the item. I can't show you now because it's on my phone, but if you can make it, which a lot of mine do, you can make everything seen in that picture. People don't even have to read the description. They can see the picture and be like, I like everything about that. It's my size, it's my color, it's everything, the pattern, and they'll want it. Hi, first, thank you for all of your information. You're welcome. I've been learning a lot from you. Hey, appreciate you coming in. I have a question about polo long sleeves. Pick up or pass size number 15, 17. Thank you. Yeah, good question. I do pass on all those. So any of the Polo Ralph Lauren shirts, you'll see all the ones I pick up are large, extra large, medium. I don't pick up the numbers. It makes it a little bit more difficult to list for me. And a lot of times people like to just put in medium or large when they scroll through. The numbers are more of a dress shirt. These are more of casual shirts. So yeah, I pass up all the numbers, but they could still sell, but I pass them all up. In fact, when I did that bulk buy, Polo Ralph Lauren new with tags, I left all the numbered ones there. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I did. Encourage more people to share. No, we're all good. We're good in here, TikTok. All right. Peter Millar. This was white. We found this live thrifting together, everyone. The reason I picked this up, though, is because we found 2 of them. They're white, perfect condition, and it has a word here on the side. It says Wawa C. I know it's hard to see on screen, but it's stitched in Wawa C. Wawa C is in Indiana. It's the nicest lake, and people with money in Indianapolis, anywhere in the state, if you have money, you'll have a lake house on Wawa C. So there's a lot of money on Wawa C. I have a good feeling I could probably sell this locally. It's the Wawa C like country club. So I think I can sell this locally or somewhere. Someone will want to sport that they have a Wawa C Peter Millar. I found 2 of these. So when I find the other one, I'm just going to throw it to the side. You're welcome. You're welcome. So you can try it out with the numbers on the back. Always trial and error. But I don't. They're $5. If they were $2, I probably would. Or $1. Do you put measurements in listings? Yes. So when I do listings, I will actually, you guys don't have everything here. If you guys need cleaned, I will clean you. I do measurements in listings. So everything I do is flat lay. So you can look at my store and look at my pictures. I do all my measurements. I lay it down. I do a pit to pit. I'll do a top of the shoulder or the collar to the bottom of the inseam. I'll take a picture. Take a picture of both. That's what I do with my pictures. I don't write down the sizes and put them in the item specifics or my description. All I do is take pictures. So if anyone ever asks me what's the dimensions of the item, I say refer to the pictures. So that's the easiest for me. So I'm already have it laid out. Pit to pit picture, picture top to the length. That's it. Throw them in the pictures. That saves me a step of taking the measurements, writing it down, putting it to the side, taking the measurements, writing down, then putting it in my listing, going back, looking at the measurements. That saves me time. And there's no dispute if someone says this is not a 22 inch. Yes, it is. It's clearly shown in the pictures. It's 22 inch pit to pit. Do you have measurements in listings? Yeah. All right. Next item. This is a bolo, guys. Second time I've ever found this brand. I don't know really how much they go for. I forget, but this is a rare size. So I'll show you guys up here first. I'll let you try to pronounce it. I'm not, but it's this shirt with this pocket tee right here. It's got this little pocket right here, and the name of it's right there. So that's the name of it. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but I think it's sold at Nordstrom's or somewhere. It's $4.99, but I remember finding it before. You can just tell nice quality, and it's good shirt. I think they sell for like over $30. Pretty sure. Saves time. It's a great idea. Yeah, but I know a lot of people don't like bending over and stuff. Again, having done PE, fitness, and personal, all that sort of stuff in my life, I know like you bend with your legs. You don't bend with your back. So I can do it. Otherwise, you can do a flat lay hanger. I've also seen people have like out there flipping, have a board or like a huge table where they stand up and they lay it across on like Berber carpet on plywood, and it lays flat on there at an angle, and you could do it there too. Lots of different ways. Let's get into more goodies. Next thing, Scotty Vest. Keep your eye open for Scotty Vest. Totally a bolo brand. Totally a bolo brand. Show you guys up here. Scotty Vest. This is a women's tank or top, not tank top, but it has all the go-go gadget pockets. These are for like traveling, like if you're going overseas or whatever. You just need this one jacket. The sleeves zip off. You can put all your little gadgets and tots and snacks everywhere inside. But these come in pants, shorts, men's, women's. This is a good brand to be on the lookout for. I've never found a women's jacket, so we'll see how that does. This will go into Whatnot later in the spring. Vineyard Vines Performance women's like long fishing shirt. It's a seersucker, but performance. Really nothing to talk about here is $5. Let's see. It's backwards. My eyes aren't working today. My bad. I can make it forwards for you, and then I'll come back over to you. Okay. You don't want to see that. So what I'm doing is on TikTok, I want to mirror my video so people can see Thanks for all the likes. You guys are liking that thing a lot. Let's go back. So here's the brand again for you. So just take a quick screenshot. 3, 2, 1, or you can watch it later on YouTube and Facebook. Good brand to be on the lookout for. Bought these live thrifting with you guys. Just some Nike shorts. They were new with tags and they're size 3XL, which is a good size. So I picked them up. They were $3.99. Picked those up. I'll save those for spring and winter, or spring and summer. It's probably sell for like $20 or something like that. But for $3, I can't not get that. Also, I think we found this together. This was Tuesday, right? Paradise Found. New with tags. Paradise Found for $5. Paradise Found can do okay. It used to do really well. You find it in a good size, or if you find the Magnum PI. So go to eBay, type in Magnum PI Paradise Found, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's a red Paradise Found shirt with parakeets on it. Pretty sure they're parakeets. First, what's up, K-Way? K-Way is in the house with a Whatnot tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be square. But do not buy any of the Polo Ralph Lauren in his Whatnot tonight. I heard it was fake. So I'm going to make sure I purchase it. Make sure no one else does. I'll take that off everyone else's hands. So this was $4.99 all over print. I'm not a t-shirt guy, but when I find something that speaks to me, like death, no, I'm just kidding. Like this is definitely cool, all over print. People want that. My buddy who does old vintage stuff will want that. So for this promotion shortly. Yeah, thank you. Send your payment for the promotion. No. KW and I are brothers. All right, so here's another one of those Wawa C. We talked about that earlier. I found 2 of them. I really don't think they've ever been worn because white Peter Millar, I feel like you'll always find some sort of little something. Maybe the pits, maybe a little spot on the tum-tum. But those were in perfect condition. I feel like they've never been worn, and they were 2 different sizes. So guessing, I don't know, but found them. All right, here we go. Shirts like that do good on Depop. Yes, shirts like that do good on Depop. Actually, that was live. I think I showed that in one of my videos this week, and I had a whole bunch of people DM me saying they want that shirt. But we'll see. I might look it up. My vintage guy is really cool. His name's Jack, and he gives me Lululemon and stuff he finds, and I give him stuff like that. And I traded him, like I had that Grateful Dead, really cool shirt. I knew how much it was worth, and he had an Arc'teryx jacket. That's not what he sells. And Grateful Dead, he would love to sell that. So we traded. The Arc'teryx jackets is like a $70 jacket, and that shirt was like a $50 shirt. So that sort of thing. I actually buy these a lot. These Oakley golf pants. They're golf pants, but also moto pants. Like people in like the pits of motocross and stuff wear these pants. They sell for me $20, $22. They sell for me quick, especially a size like this, 36, 32. I love buying those. So that's something you guys can, that's like a brand that people pass up all the time. Let's see. Okay, you guys are all talking to each other. Good. Adidas. This was actually at a Goodwill that they priced Adidas at $10. I'm really surprised they didn't. So if you're watching that Goodwill, thank you very much. But these Adidas are really cool. I like the red on with the contrasting gingham check gray. But these were $3.99. Again, I will buy any Adidas, Nike, Under Armour with this 360 stretchy waistband. These will sell anywhere from $18.99 to $23.99. And I can list them super quick because I find them. Here's another pair. I just sell similar right from my store. Plug in the pictures, the size, sometimes the color. And then that's it. Like the colors in, I'm just going to put plaid on these, even though they're gingham check plaid. So if I ever find any more plaid, I don't have to replace the pattern. Solid, I don't have to replace the pattern, just the color. Again, another pair, Adidas. They have to, but for me, they have to have this 360 for me to pick them up. I love that 360. Here's another pair of think you guys know that brand. Mother. These are actually black. I don't know what. I don't know women's clothing. That's why they're going to Whatnot. Look at this. So here they are. They have your Mother hit. I know it's really hard to see because they're black, but the Mother hit. Actually, you can see it better here. I'll look like I'll look weird, but there's your Mother, and then that's a fuzz. Then the leg gets all tapered at the bottom, like it's a bell bottom, almost like Mother, but then it's a like a raw hem. So it's skinny up top, then it flares out, and then it's a raw hem. That's why I don't do women's clothing, because I don't know. Mother Hustler ankle frayed. Hustler ankle frayed. I like these because it's Hustler. I like that. We'll keep it like this. We'll keep the lights off. Keep the lights off. All right, next item. Those are going to be in a Whatnot show. Not this week, not Sunday, not tomorrow. Next week's Whatnot show. And if you're just now joining in, you better come to tomorrow's Whatnot show, because we're going to do a fun game. Giveaway game that's fun. Plus, tons of really good women's stuff that's starting at $1. And I'm going to put another video. We added some more stuff. So some Uggs and stuff like that. Ugg boots. Carbon to Cobalt. This goes in the category of brands that's always sold for me. It's never gone away. So as long as it keeps selling, I'll keep buying it. This will probably, I actually sold one similar for like 24 plus ship on those. Carbon to Cobalt's a good brand. I told you I found a whole bunch of these Viore shirts. I found, here are two more of those maroon Viore shirts. Well, the other one was maroon. This one's like a charcoal black. The other one's gray. But Viore again. Buttery soft. Better than Lulu. Softer than Lulu. Judy Blue made raw hem a thing. Did they? Yeah, I guess they do, because a lot of the Judy Blue I pick up are raw hem. It almost looks like they took the hem out. So it's like medium wash and then dark wash where the hem was let out and then the raw hem. You know what I'm talking about. If not, just look at me like I'm crazy. It's okay. Do you not have a show next Sunday, silly? No, sorry, this Sunday. I have a show tomorrow. Not next Sunday, this Sunday. Then we'll schedule a show for next month. All right. Johnny O 2XL. I got this Johnny O 2XL. The pattern is good. So right now, the all over crazy patterns are in. Not necessarily the stripes, not necessarily the solids. You want all over pattern. All over pattern. That's what you're looking for. Nothing to write home on these Peter Millar chino shorts. As long as they're in good condition and no ball marks right here, I'll pick these up. These sell for around $20 plus shipping, and they cost me $3.99. These are size 40, really good size. So I'll pick those up every time, 100% of the time, every time. Tam, I am Eastern. And what time is it? 2:30, 2:40. The Colts are playing soon. You gotta smash those Steelers, right, Tams? Eastern, yeah. So the show tomorrow will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my Whatnot channel. Vineyard Vines. This came from that same group of 2XL Vineyard Vines. The new with tag sweater, the white T-shirt that I was like, it's okay, it's whatever. This came with it too. 2XL. I swear this thing has never been worn. I'm not going to list it as new without tags, but it feels like it's never been worn. It was $4.99. Again, I don't buy all Vineyard Vines, but I do buy some. And this is one of them I buy. I buy most of the performance Vineyard Vines. This I bought. These actually sell pretty well. These Circle C blazers can sell well if they look super Western. Like this one looks super Western, right? It's got the whatever, the Widow's Peak looking stuff, the fire stuff, but I'll show you the label. Circle C. I've already showed you the label on Instagram and Facebook, so shame on you if you haven't seen this already. But here's the label. Circle C. This costs $7.99. This will probably sell for around $50. Do not like listing blazers, but I just can't turn down that. Can't turn down that. Athleta pants. We'll go on a future whatnot show. Circle S. Is it Circle S? What I say? Circle C? I think Circle C is a gas station. What am I talking about? Circle S. Circle S. Did I say Circle C? I think that's a gas station. Totally not a gas station. But you could type in Circle C and find someone that's selling this for like $10 online because they misspelled it, and then buy it from them. It's probably going to be me. Make money off of it. Let's see. Read it, Brad. Circle S. I didn't. Circle K. Circle K is gas. Whatever. You guys know. Yeah, Circle K. There you go. Yeah, it's a cowboy looking blazer. Anything like that. You guys talked me into getting this. I'm going to do a little button up first while you guys are making fun of me. Let's see. What would the suit and pants go for? Yeah, a lot of times I find them with pants. I don't know. I'll have to look up comps. But again, this style. Like, it has to be cowboy looking style. I see the pants often by themselves. So I don't pick them up. And I see the blazers sometimes. I don't pick them up. But it's not always a pickup thing. Reisner says she finds them all the time where she lives. But so this is a Levi's Pearl Snap, which I love picking these up in men's. If I can find these for $5 in men's, I pick them up. They sell for in the 20s plus shipping. What's up, Haru? I never know about women's. I've never found a women's Pearl Snap denim. When I found it, people were like, yes, pick that up. That's a pickup. That's a pickup. So I picked it up. So it's $5. It's going to go for $1 in the Whatnot show. And if someone buys it for $5, cool. I'm happy for you. I couldn't leave it behind. What's the website where you can list on multiple sites and monitor once? So there are two that people use, List Perfectly and Vendu. Autoposture is another one. Hold on. What's the website you can list on multiple sites and monitor once? So Autoposture is like an assistant. So Autoposture is what I use that helps send out offers, delist, relist, and you can put all your sites on there and control like different sales and different stuff on all your sites. But a cross lister is Vendu and List Perfectly. Pretty sure Autoposture is in the works of having one, so keep on the lookout. But List Perfectly and Vendu, where you list it once, you put it into that program and it shoots it out to all the other platforms. Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, eBay, all those. Do the Pearl Snap shirts like Levi's and Wrangler have to be vintage? No. So the Levi Pearl Snap shirts for men, no. As long as they're denim Pearl Snap for $5, I pick them up. The Wrangler ones don't sell for near as much as Levi's do. So these are actually really cool Levi's shorts. So look at that pattern on these. These are really cool denim Levi's shorts. I think they're more of a vintage style. I'll have to look them up. But yeah, they are. They're made in the USA. So these are made in the USA. The tag right here, made in the USA. Vintage style. I've sold some like these before. They do pretty well. So anytime you find Levi's made in the USA, it might be worth a shot looking them up. Most of the time I pick them up. Not every time. What is up, Haru? Here is a Cubs jersey. So Cubs, we find a lot of these in Indianapolis. We don't have a Major League Baseball team. We have the Cubs, we have the St. Louis Cardinals, and the Cincinnati Reds. So we're in the middle. So you get all that stuff here. But this is a Cubs jersey. I picked it up because it's Nike branded. Again, with sports teams, you want to get the actual sponsored brand. You don't want to get like the off brand. It'll say like Cubs or Chicago. You want to get the Nike brand. So it's got the Nike ID, Nike branded back there. I don't know if this player plays for them anymore. I don't care, but for $5, it was worth a pickup for me. It's stitched and it's a Cubs jersey for $5. Let's see. Everyone else, make sure to caption up. Love those Levi shorts, 1985 to 1989. So there you go. Riser said 1985 to 1989, made in the USA. And Riser, I've actually found these very same pattern almost in silver tab. Those are really cool. Of course, they were super long shorts, like Jinko-y, but those are really cool. You just don't find that stuff very often. This is a made in the USA Harley Davidson Sturgis shirt. It was $2.99. I usually don't pick up Harley Davidson t-shirts anymore, but my vintage buddy still sells them, so I'll trade him this for some stuff that I sell. That's how that will go. Here's a good brand. Majestic. Yeah, Majestic's weird. Majestic for MLB, Major League Baseball. Majestic's weird because some of that Majestic stuff sells well, and then some of it's not sponsored. I don't know. I have to do more research on that Majestic because I don't really know. Majestic Cool Base sells. Yeah, I'm gonna not talk about that because I really don't know. I can't speak of that. Let's see. These are rock and roll denim. So rock and roll denim is actually pretty good pickup. So rock and roll denim, they almost have that BKE style look to them. But for men, again, I'm talking men's jeans. Rock and roll denim usually do pretty well. These were $7.99, and the size is a 33 by 38. Like legit, they almost go up to my huge pectoral muscles. Yeah. So these are super long, which is great because people can just tailor them up as long as they want, or some guy who's 7 foot tall can wear them. I don't know. Those are great. They had the license. Gotcha. For a while. 38 inseam. I know. Really long. Really, it's almost like when pants, if you get really nice pants that are, you'll buy them, you'll purchase them, and they're unhemmed, they're raw, and they're usually like a 38. So that way people can have them, Riser knows, hem to whatever they measure to. But that's about that size. You guys ready for the last 2 bags? You tired of seeing me? I get it. That will sell. Agreed. Quality is actually good on the Cool Base jersey. Yes. Those Majestic Cool Base. I sold it before. I just don't know. I haven't done it enough to talk about like if it's a pickup or not. So, yeah, it probably was a custom order on those. All right. So here's a brand. Let me get a Monster. Let me get a drink of this Monster and we'll talk. How can you find your Vintage Buddies sales location? How can we find your Vintage Buddies sales location? Mark, if you DM me on Instagram, I'll give you his Instagram. He's on Instagram. I mean, he's in Indianapolis. So he buys stuff, but I trade him. But he'll buy stuff and everything else. So cool. I wish I could show you on my phone. I was with him because I met him to do a trade. And he's like, yeah, I got this shirt from the women's section. It was all long sleeve, all over tattoo from like the 60s or 70s, had a really, really lightweight, kind of just really thin. He's like, yeah, I'm going to pick it up. He posted a picture that night and sent me a text message. He sold it for $1,300 that night. I was with him that day. I could have found that. He sold it for $1,300. Riser, I'm sure you'll know who it is, what brand, but you can follow him on Instagram. I think it's Jack Thrifts. So this is a brand I found pre-pandemic, and for some reason, I have not found it since. I haven't found any of it. And that brand sold so well for me. And I found it. I was really excited to find it. The brand is called Bluffworks. So the brand is called Bluffworks. This brand sells for really good money. It's definitely a bolo. You don't find it very often, obviously, but I've found it before, and it's been years since I found it. This was $7.99 at a local thrift store. So Bluffworks is a bolo brand. Just so you know. Do Everlane jeans still sell? I don't know, because this year I've kind of ventured into just mostly women's stuff. I know they make Everlane for men now, I think. but I don't really know. Chat would be able to tell you more about that. I don't think so. I don't pick them up for my whatnot stuff because I only do women's and whatnot. So I don't know. I usually just pick up like Judy Blue, Mother, stuff like that. So I'm not for sure. It was Lyle Tuttle. There you go. Shelby said it was a Lyle Tuttle's 1970 shirt. Riser, there you go. Lyle Tuttle. And it was all over, right? You know, Riser's probably over there drooling if she knows exactly what it is. I don't know. Buttercloth is another brand to be on the lookout for. So we're coming in at the end with some bolos. Buttercloth, if you don't know this brand, it's a good one. A lot of you probably know it. And this one actually has a whole bunch of little timepieces, little clocks, different clock faces on it. This is a good shirt. Buttercloth, super buttery, right? And this shirt cost $6.99. It will probably sell for like $26.99, maybe more. I got some more good stuff for you guys. This is a really nice Athleta. This will go in whatnot too. Athleta with the zip away hood. Just a really nice Athleta top, like track top or rain top. I don't know, but Athleta top. That'll go in a future whatnot. This probably my favorite find of the week. Favorite find of the week. We're saving it for the end. I'll save it here in a minute. Lululemon. Again, I only get like the good ones. So these, I always check to make sure they're not worn out in the crotch. But these are camo, Lululemon, women's pants. These will go for $1 in a future whatnot show. And then I'll just start it out with this. So I found these together. This is a vintage referee jersey or shirt or whatever. It's a sand knit. So I don't know the exact year. I don't even know if this is worth money, but I picked it up because it's vintage, made in the USA. I don't know. But this is a vintage referee polo jersey. So I don't know if it's worth money or not. What's up, Dawn? Fire! This is my favorite. It's totally worth it. Felix, I think so too. For $5. I mean, it was only $5. I think it was worth it. And again, it was next to this item. I don't know the year. I haven't comped it out, but I just am a lover for vintage and antique. I just absolutely, that's just my jam. I'm sorry. But check out this jersey. This is a stitched jersey in like unworn, unused condition. These are not stitched. And look how shiny and uncracked they are. It's got the elbow pads on them. This is like a football. The elbow pads, both sides stitched jersey, and it's made by Champion. So vintage Champion jersey, football jersey. I have no idea the team. I have no idea anything else other than it's vintage Champion football jersey. This thing is just freaking so cool. I don't know. I just love this. It was $5. I was super excited to pick this up. I have no idea how much it's worth. You're live on a Saturday? I know. What's up, Ethan? Ethan Banks. See Ethan Banks. Go follow him on all the channels. If you guys, you'll see him in the chat. Go follow him. He's if you have a question about shoes, you contact Ethan Banks because that's all he does. And he knows everything about shoes. He's the shoe guru. Foot Locker employee uniform. I know, right? It looks like a Foot Locker. This is OG. This is OG. You should wear it in your whatnot with a whistle. This, I could wear it with a whistle. I know. We are playing a game, kind of. Not really, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Ethan, the shoe guy. I know, right? Rugby? Could be. I don't know. I just know that it's Champion products. Made in the USA. I don't know the year, but it's so cool. So that's all that we have for you today, guys. Just did a little haul and hope you guys learned some new things. Otherwise, hope you just sat back and chillaxed with me and hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Again, I have a Whatnot show tomorrow night at 8 p.m. If you want to come, it'll be fun. Hang out, get some steals and deals, or just hang out, maybe get a giveaway and watch me be a fool. That's fun too. Send Ethan multiple messages. He loves that. Says Felix. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. Thank you. If you're just now joining in, this will be over on Facebook and YouTube. You can watch it later. If you're new to reselling, this is the type of things you need to watch to get brand knowledge. So brand knowledge will is worth all the money in the world in this business. So that's what you need. Hi. All right. I'll see everyone later. Have a really good weekend. I'll see you Sunday if you come out for the show. Later, everybody.